China vowed to, quote, fight back in response to the Taiwanese president's meeting with House Speaker Kevin McCarthy in California. The high-profile and bipartisan meetings with members of Congress have been routine in the past, but now they're sending a message to Beijing about one of America's top diplomatic priorities. McCarthy's meeting with Taiwan's President Tsai Ing-Wen will likely raise tensions between the U.S. and China. But it's still a meeting at least one fellow California Democrat is in support of.
I am. I mean, look, I think it sends a clear message that American lawmakers can go to Taiwan and that we have an economic relationship with Taiwan and that there should under no circumstance be any military invasion or blockade of Taiwan.
Congressman Khanna serves on the newly formed House Select Committee on China and also will be meeting with the Taiwanese president, along with executives from Disney, Apple, and other tech companies who all have economic interests in the Chinese market.
Disney has Disney parks in China. What do we want to allow? What do we not want to allow? How do we make sure our sensitive technology isn't getting to China?
Tsai landed in New York for what the U.S. carefully calls a transit and not an official visit. America's official position on Taiwan remains the One China policy, where Taiwan is acknowledged as part of China but not recognized as controlled by Beijing. China's threat of using military force to take Taiwan looms over Tsai's swing through the U.S.
I think if we are strong and prudent, we can avoid that. I led a delegation to Taiwan, and what I've heard from across the Taiwanese community and parties is that they need the United States help on training. They need our help for arms, which I support, getting arms to Taiwan. But that if they have that preparation, that will deter China. And at the same time, 40% of their exports are to China, so they want to have engagement and dialogue with China.
President Tsai already met with House Democratic leader Hakeem Jeffries when she arrived in New York last week. Speaker McCarthy hasn't ruled out his own visit to Taiwan, something his predecessor Nancy Pelosi did last year. On Capitol Hill, Galka, CBN News.